Welcome to another edition of Lean Bites, a bite-sized demonstration of a lean topic. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Paul Dean, and in this edition of Lean Bites, I'm going to cover a fundamental principle of lean implementation that I've developed over the years called Keep It Practical. Now, I've found that many organisations can too easily associate complexity with maturity, or perhaps we think our lean system has to be highly academic to be effective. Now, by its very nature, lean is practical, and we need to ensure right from the start we keep it practical and avoid being too theoretical or overly academic. Being practical is more concerned obviously about doing rather than theorising. Now, in lean, we talk a lot about process value add. It's the aspect of our process that meets the demands of the customer. It's a worth to the customer, not because it's complex or academic, but because it hits the mark. Now, in your organisation, there are going to be people from a wide range of different backgrounds, education levels, ages and experiences, etc. Now, if we are too academic from the start in our program, it'll be difficult to engage everyone and we're going to miss the mark. Now, I've seen many times where engagement is growing simply by people getting practical and doing something. People have become involved and connected by doing something together. Continuous improvement is fundamentally focused on action. It's about doing something. It involves practical application of a theory. That's how many of us do continuous improvement, by practically applying the concepts that we've learned. One of the most powerful methodologies for lean in modern times is PDCA. It's powerful since it gives us the opportunity to test potential solutions in the do stage. Do is about being practical. Also, in the act stage, it's about doing something, about practically trying something different. Once again, being practical rather than resting on our theories. The same applies to 5S. I believe the reason why 5S is such a powerful methodology, apart from being simplistic and easy to understand, is that it involves doing something, about being practical. One of the most exciting things that I've often seen about 5S is when team members come up with a plan and then are empowered to make changes to their work environment, seeing the fruits of their efforts by the resulting improvements. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, how do we keep it practical? Well, over the years, I've led the implementation of lean into 5 global organisations from a zero start. Now, my strategy to keep it practical is threefold. 1, with every concept of method, introduce it in a practical way. Avoid making your training passive, rather make it active. Avoid complicated explanations, but try and use localised analogies to help explain concepts so that everyone can understand. Secondly, when you're having team meetings, make them face-to-face as often as possible. Undertake team exercises to build a connection between the team members. Encourage cross-departmental collaboration. Teach, coach and empower people to be hands-on right from the beginning. And thirdly, go to the Gemba as often as possible. Go and see for yourself. Don't assume. If possible, undertake activities at the Gemba. For example, when undertaking problem solving, try doing this at the Gemba. Now, with visual management, use clear, easy to understand information so that it's powerful, and ensure it's relevant and doesn't become wallpaper. In quickly recapping, we have the opportunity right from the start to ensure we create and propagate a lean program that's practical. When introducing concepts, use language that is simple to understand, be practical, not theoretical, and avoid being over academic. Build people as individuals, but also as teams, encouraging collaboration. Encourage a hands-on approach, encourage a go-see approach, and use simple visual management. We have the opportunity right from the start to keep it practical. The result will be a significant shift in engagement of your lean program, and it will become highly effective. I've seen this many times. I hope this has been very helpful, and thank you for joining me on this edition of Lean Bites.